Namaskaram all Atmas. Today we are going to see a very important topic on what is karma and how our karma account works. Each Atma enters into this body, as I told you every day in the morning, Atma Vikasana. You are not the body, I am not the body, I am Atma. I am in this body to release my karmas without attachment by using my buddhi. Once all the karmas are released, that leads to Jivan Mukti. That is the ultimate objective of human birth. So let us see how the karma account in us with Atma. Every Atma, when it enters into a particular body, the type of body it enters, the type of family in which it enters, the type of Atmas with whom it gets bonded in this life, all is based on how to release these karmas in this life. Lord Brahma, who is the creator of each human, each Atma in this particular body, does a very meticulous calculation in identifying the particular body in which this Atma should go and what are the family, what are the Atmas with whom they have to get bonded, what type of ups and downs they have to face. All these things, everything is based on one's past life karmas. So, at the time of birth, the Atma enters into a particular body at which it comes with the positive karmas and negative karmas. These positive karmas decide the type of family. Suppose a person is by a rich family with all divine environment, that shows that Atma is having good karmas of the past. However, while facing the situations in life, they come across health issues, family relationship issues, business losses, all these things. That is because of the negative karmas. So, each person faces ups and downs in life, success, failures, happiness, sorrow, dejection, excitement, all these things each person faces in life. Good situation happens in life, you achieve success in your education, you get good employment, you get married, but after marriage you face a lot of relationship issues. Some people go to the extent of divorce, some people enjoy the life happily with their family. Each person, some people have children, some people don't have children, some people have children with some disease, some mental disorders. So why this is happening is everything is based on one's past life karmas. How we get our child, how we get them married, what are all the sufferings we face, all these are all part of release of our karmas. But the point is, when we face these situations, normal common man doesn't know, because the next even what is going to happen is not known. But once it happens, we get affected by it. So that means we are traveling in the dark. So if you are traveling in the dark, you don't know where the pit is, where the thorn is, where the wall is. So you go and hit and get affected, you get wounded. That wounding is nothing but your rejection, your anger, your fear, your sorrow, your unhappiness, your hatredness, your self-anger. All these things are because of the falling in the pit. That is, you getting affected by the events. So, in this karma theory, if you see, let us take an ideal case. Ideal case is one where if you take a torch with you in your hand, if there is a darkness, you know where the pit is, where the thorn is, where the wall is. Similarly, the Atmajnana will enable you to identify. The Atmajnana and Atma Vicharana will enable you to identify when you commit mistakes. Because mistakes is common. Every human being, here is human. So when we face situations, we come across that situations affect us and create anger, jealousy, hatredness, dejection, unhappiness, sorrow, then jealousy, all these things comes to us. When such things comes to us, it creates a new bad karma for us. So each situation, when bad situation is happening, it is the path for release of past bad karmas. But in our ignorance, what we do? We get anger, we get dejection while facing these events. We get hatredness against the person who is making that negative event to us. We hate them, we take vengeance them. All these reactions will accumulate further karmas to us. So, in everyday life, we observe that whenever we face negative situations, we accumulate more and more karmas without our knowledge. So that's why when you suppose you are coming with one lakh positive karma, 1.5 lakh negative karmas, a common man, what he does, he was carrying on the duties everyday life, and without his knowledge, he get attached, he get expectations, and these expectations, when he is facing negative events, these negative events create all these negative gunas like anger, jealousy, hatredness, cunning, crooked, dejection, self-anger, all these things. These accumulate bad karmas to you. Whereas good karma is because of the good karma you are born in a good family, you are facing good situation, but still your bad karmas are there. That will also you have to face. But while facing these bad karmas, you accumulate more bad karmas. So what happens by the end of your life, this life, you are least, suppose after 1 lakh, you are least 20,000 negative karma, positive karma, so you will take 80 down. But because of your negative reactions to various situations in life, you accumulate more negative karmas. With the result, when you leave this body at the time of death, you accumulate more negative karmas, less positive karmas. With the result, you take the next birth where you have to face more sufferings. So this is the knowledge what we have to gain, Atma Jnana about ourselves. So the ideal situation is by having a touch. So whenever we face any situations, good situation, you have to realize this is a release of good karma, let me not get attached. If you face bad situations, you should realize immediately your Atma Jnana should give you the thought. This is release of my negative karma. You should not attach. When I get attached, I am going to accumulate new karma for myself. No, I have not come to add more new karma to me. That's why great jnanis used to say, you give all sufferings to me, so that all my negative karmas get released. It is not possible. Because in this life cycle, though 1.5 lakhs negative karmas, maybe this life cycle itself, it may get reduced or it may reduce to some extent, and you will be carrying out the next life cycle. But in the process, you accumulate more negative karmas and you go with the further bad karmas with you. So this is the ideal, this is the common man situation. So what is the person with Atmajnana, a man with a yogi, having the divine knowledge, what he has to do is all the situations in life. So he should realize his duty. His duty is not only to his micro level family, his duty is towards the macro level family. So when you go inside, when you see God inside you, you say God everywhere. The sufferings of others become sufferings of you. That's what Swami Vivekananda said. And you can't sleep. So you have to do your duty to this micro level family and macro level family. Both you should do without attachment. And once you do this attachment, without attachment, then what happens? All your negative and positive karmas completely get dissolved. And you attain moksha. Maybe this life itself is the path for you to attain moksha, provided you carry on your full duties to both your micro and macro family, the earth, the world, and the. So always think, Sarvejana Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino, everybody, and you do your duty for attaining this peace to all. But normally, once you start gaining, so it is high time that man should use the sixth sense to get the torchlight, to know himself. Who am I? I am an Atma. I am not this body. I come with so much karmas with me, the situations what I am facing, the family, the type of people with whom I got bonded, all these are all because of my karmas. So whatever situation I face, because the path for release of karma is by doing these duties to various Atmas itself we are bonded. So while facing this, you may have to give good education to a child. So for which you have to work hard, earn money. So this is the path to release your karmas. But while releasing these karmas, What happens? Suddenly some mishap happens, some accident happens, you may have to spend more money. So this is the path for you to work hard, earn money, but you should not get attached. So without attachment, whatever situation happens, you should realize this is nothing but the negative karma release. You should not get attached. And you thank God and offer everything to Him and do your duty, by which you slowly release your karmas. And at the same time, your duty towards the society, your duty towards the world, that also whatever possible way you have to do. And one simple way to do the duty to the world is daily in the morning, as I told you, you just make a prayer that today, as I get up, the entire humanity is going to get up, and they should have a peaceful, happy life during the whole day and the whole afterlife. So this prayer for the peace of humanity one should do. It's the greatest punya karma that one can accumulate. But in a common case, without our knowledge, as I told you, common man with divine knowledge and divine sadhana one should do. But still, without our knowledge, we commit mistakes, we commit errors, we accumulate bad karma. Though we do good karma, you do charity, you show kindness, you show generosity towards others, but still, without your knowledge, you get dejected, you get hatred, you get jealousy. All this accumulate. So good and bad karmas got mixed together. So in that case, you should see at least from now onwards. So things when I put tick, that means past has happened. Until now, I am ignorant. I am not aware of what is this karma. Now from now onwards, let me realize. That's what I say. People say, you cannot win the destiny. Destiny is mainly based because of our past karmas. But with your Atmajnana, you can overcome the destiny and see this destiny is ended at the past. The Atmajnana will enable to stop the accumulation of new karmas from now onwards. So what you have to do is, from now onwards, whatever situations happen, good situation, release a good karma. Bad situation, release a bad karma. Let me not get that, let me not get dejected, let me not get anger, let me not get hatred, let me not get jealousy, let me not get vengeance thought. All these things let me avoid. Offer everything on His feet. Do your duty, you live with stability. That is the basic principles of the karma theory. So let me follow this. And from now onwards, let me not get attached to any of the things that is happening. At the same time, let me work for the peace of my family, my society, my world. In whatever way, all without expectation. Even the path of moksha also should not be there in you, because that also will get attached. So that when you do charity, you see, okay, I do charity, I'm going to get good karma. No, that also you should not have. Entire thing, whatever comes into you, whenever people come to you seeking any help, that is God sent. That is when Atma is entering into your karma. So once enters, you should see Atiti Deva Bhava. You should see what best you can do for the good of them, to bring peace to them. And that is what God sent. But but general, when you are doing Loka Sangrahama, that is Lok Shanti, whatever you do, Loka Samasta Sukhina Bhavantu, what you do. Because God didn't expect anything, but He takes care of the entire universe. You see, all the planets, they circle in a specific orbit. It is God's creation. If it changes that orbit, entire universe gets disturbed. So He takes care, and He takes care of the entire humanity, entire all creatures living. So without expectation. Similarly, as God, because this body is the temple in which Paramatma is inside the center of the heart. Inside the Jivatma, Paramatma is there. So God is inside you. Go to Him, surrender to Him, and He will show you the path to release all this karma. Because the Atma Guru is inside you, the Paramatma is inside you, and He only knows your karmas. And only by surrendering to Him, He will guide you how to overcome these karmas without attachment. So surrender to Him. Go inside deep through Atma Siddhi Yoga and meditation. Surrender to Him. That's what Bhagavad Gita also says. Jivatma, Paramatma, Arjuna, the Gita Upadesam given by Krishna is that by Paramatma giving advice to Gita, Jivatma, Arjuna, to how to face this Kurukshetra, that is how to face your life in this world. In this world, all things, so many people send arrows on you. Don't get attached. You just send arrows to offset that and just move in the path of moksha. So follow this simple principle of karma theory and see that hereafterwards, now onwards, don't accumulate any bad karma. No new karmas need not be added. All start doing releasing all negative karmas and positive karmas and remain equanimous in all circumstances. For this, you train your buddhi to go deep inside. As I told you, the practice of Japamala, where your buddhi goes back from where it has started and merges with Paramatma. Abhisiti Yoga, taking buddhi deep inside to Shri Atma and enter to the Paramatma, the Samadhi stage. Practice this and see, get your torchlight of Atmajnana and see that in future, in current, from now onwards, you live peacefully, you live happily, you live with a divine kindness, universal love towards all. Don't get attached to any of the sufferings you face in this life. All these sufferings, physical suffering or situation suffering, you have to wholeheartedly accept as release of bad karma. And always have Atmajnana, always Bhagavan Namasmarana, you just offer everything to him and live peacefully, happily, and see that this life is the path for you to attain the state of moksha. Maybe this life or in next immediate future lives you can able to achieve moksha. Thank you.